Hi everyone, it's Mary Blocker from Mary's Stampin' Cafe, and I am so excited to share with you a sneak peek from our July to December 2021 mini catalog. And this year it is combined with our second round of Sale-A-Bration. So exciting. But here's a sneak peek of the covers. Can't show you anything inside, but I can show you some of my products. And today I am so thrilled to share a card with you that I'm going to make together and share with you. But if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mary Blocker, and I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for so many years, and I fell in love with the products like over 25 years ago, if you can believe that. Anyway, I am going to talk about the Whimsy and Wonder Suite. There are so many beautiful suite of products that are coming in this mini catalog. And what do we mean by suite? Stampin' Up! Makes it so easy coordinating all of the products together for you to create fantastic cards and memory keeping things. So in this suite of products that you can purchase everything that I share with you with one item number. It's fantastic, and you don't even have to think about it. So you get the Whimsical Trees bundle that comes with the Whimsical Tree stamp set and the Christmas tree dies. Now I have to take this out for you because it's not just one sheet of dies. It's two sheets of dies, as you can see. These beautiful different trees, and there's the ornament that hangs. There's also this holly berry leaves that have a die cut, some little trees, little layers, and if you see this right here, fantastic little ornaments. You get 2, 4, 6, 8 ornaments all in one, turned through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So it is so exciting. So we'll be using that today. So the bundle is part of that suite of products. Also, what comes with the suite of products is the fantastic Whimsy and Wonder Specialty Designer Series paper. Now it's called Specialty Designer Series paper because of the metallics that run through one side of the papers. So let me show you the pieces. This is a 12 by 12 pack. Here's one. And then the other side, look at that beautiful deep blue with the Christmas trees. So that's one. Here's another one. I love this one because it takes on different colors. The stripes have gold, and then they're purple, and they're blue, and then yellows. It's fantastic. And then look at this beautiful Mossy Meadow dots. I love this one with the packages of presents. So pretty. Just think about cutting out those presents individually and using them as parts of your card, stacking the presents on top of each other. And there's that side. Oh, I love that pop of pink all coming through there with the holly berries. That's very fun. I absolutely love the colors of this one. We have Mint Macaron and Mossy Meadow, Blushing Bride, and the beautiful metallics. And there's the other side of that. And how about this one? Same thing with the stars here. We have purples, and then it goes gold, just however it's reflecting the lights. Love that. And this particular one matches the trees that are in the stamp set. And then the back side there, that pretty mint macaron. And then how about this beautiful Blushing Bride background with these fantastic snowflakes. And the metallics are so pretty. Oh, and look at this wonderful striping. I just love that. So it is a 12 by 12 pack of Specialty Designer Series paper. That's part of the suite. Let's see what else. You also get this wonderful Blushing Bride frayed gross grain ribbon, and you can see that it's almost like it's flocked. It looks flocked to me. It's frayed on the edges. Just beautiful. And oh, there are these wonderful snowflakes. You get this package of these fantastic and beautiful snowflakes that pop right out of the sheet. And there are 1, 2, 3 sheets. That gives you 6, 12, 18 of these beautiful snowflakes. And you can see they kind of reflect the light And they're very smooth and shiny. And then the other side is a flat basic white. Those are beautiful too. So those are the products that you get all in the Whimsy and Wonder Suite. I'm so excited. And today we're going to create a card together utilizing that suite. So I have lots of things here. I have a piece of mint macaron at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. And I just know you absolutely love what I just showed you with those products. So give me a thumbs up if you would. And hey, share this video so other people can see some of these new things that are coming too. I have a piece of Blushing Bride that's going to be a layer here, cut at 5.25 by 4. Then what I did is I took that beautiful Specialty Designer Series paper and I cut strips that were 1.25 by 4 that are going to be going across the center of this card to kind of show off some of those papers. Okay, it's going to kind of go like that. Then I used the ornate layers and I did a Blushing Bride of the long narrow rectangle, and then I die cut out one of the Whimsy trees. One of the Whimsy Christmas trees. It was this large big one right here. And now what we are going to need is this die and our ornament die. Come here, little ornaments, because we're going to need some ornaments for our tree, and we're also going to need some of that tinsel, right? So let me show you a little bit about what this die does. So I have a tree done right here, and this was done in our pearlescent paper. And when you die cut this tree out, this is what you'll get. Now, I want to raise a caution. When you're doing this die, what's going to happen is you're going to use your fine tip glue to glue all glue parts down so you can put it down on top of your tree, or you can use adhesive sheet. And I'm a big proponent of the adhesive sheet. So we're going to die cut that out today, but I am going to use adhesive sheets. And I have my die for the ornaments. And then I have a piece of 5.25 by 4 for the inside of the car. And I have a strip for my sentiment. So we'll set those aside because I am going to bring my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine up here. And I know that's probably very close, so I will move this up just a little bit. And what I want to do is I'm going to grab my pearlescent paper. Isn't that beautiful? You get two 12 by 12 pieces of this pearlescent paper. And I have my adhesive sheet that I've cut to the exact size. Well, I didn't cut it to the exact size, but it will fit on the back of this. And I'm going to go ahead and peel this. And I'm going to put it right into the middle. See, it's smaller than my pearlescent paper, but I just want to make sure that and I can see through it, which is great. So then my tree is going to lay right on there like so. I'll bring this back and lay this down. Then I'll bring my other plate. We'll put that together. And I gotta grab it here because it will bounce around. Sorry if I'm bouncing. And go through. And there it goes. Oh. Set that aside. Set our plates aside. Now I'll go ahead and pull this apart, and you can see our die cut in there, and I'll need to go ahead and use my tool. Oh, I'm so sorry, I've got to grab my tool. My tools fell far from me. So sorry, my take your pick tool ran away from me. That's not good. So what we need to do is just go over on this side here, and we just want to pop out our die cut piece. Now you'll see when I do this, it's because it's like an accordion is what I think of it. You'll see what I mean. So when you pull out, it kind of does like a slinky almost, right? It does this kind of thing. Now, what will happen is you'll think that, oh my gosh, when you're pulling the adhesive sheet from it, it's going to just pull totally apart. It's going to get long and warp out of shape, but I'm not going to worry about that at all. I'm going to slowly just come along, pull it apart. It is going to get wonky, but I'm going to be okay with it. Keep going. Keep going. You may say to yourself, I'm going to stick with my adhesive fine tip glue, and that's totally fine. So another little piece this way because it tore, but that's just fine. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my little tree here, and I'm going to start at the bottom, and it's sticky, and I'm going to lay my tree down and get that first one down, and then I'm going to start going up, spacing it out, bringing this up, thinking about where it needs to land. It's actually quite easy. Coming here, squishy, 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 and I think that's going to work out just lovely. And there it is. And see, it worked out just fine. And now it's all adhered. My adhesive sheet backing can just be thrown away now. And I don't have to worry about all that glue getting all over the place. Isn't that cute? I just love this little tree. So let me bring you back down here closer. Let me just make sure everything is good. There we are. Now, let me bring my base of my card and my beautiful designer series paper here. Oh, just lovely. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first piece that's going to be in the middle. And I'm going to line up my card base so I know it's straight. And then I'm hoping I am halfway, just kind of eyeballing it. There we are. Then this one, and I am going to have them touching. And that one. And then this one. There we go. Now it seems like I'm up a little bit or down a little bit, but I'm not worried about that at all. Okay. Now I've got this beautiful silver mesh ribbon that is in our annual catalog. And I'm going to make sure I'm in the halfway point. I'm going to put that down like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it across. Let me just cut up so I know it's long enough. Let me just cut it. It's easier to work with it that way. And what I want to do is I want to just kind of twist and twist and twist and twist because I just want it to be like a cording. I don't want it to be as wide as it is. So I'm just twisting it all so you can see it's just like a cord. And then I'll glue it down on this side. And there we go. Now I'll adhere this Blushing Bride piece to the Mint Macaron piece. You see how I've just kind of twined that up? And that even looks like tinsel to me. That is so cool. There we are. Perfect. Now I'm going to take another piece of this to tie a little knot. Just to come through up under here. I'm going to definitely twist, 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 twist to keep it like a cord. And I'll tie my knot, and I'm going to tie it way over on the edge because I don't want it to get in the way of my main focal piece. So there we go. Aren't these colors just fantastic? I love non-traditional Christmas colors. And the mint and the pink is just so lovely. Now I'm going with kind of a lot of dimensionals here. And what I want you to notice, I'm going to try to avoid this center part. There we go. That's where that cording is, and I'm just going to have it go over top of that. So I know you're loving what you're seeing. I absolutely am just head over heels for this new mini catalog. And not to mention Sale-A-Bration and getting to earn free products. Now, isn't that just coming along just so stunningly? I just think it's beautiful. So a couple of things. I'm going to bring in the mint macaron. And I have a little strip, just some scrap of paper, basic white from when I'm cutting cardstock. And I'm going to use the Let Your Heart Be Light stamp. And I'm going to stamp that right along here. Let your heart be light. I think that's perfect. Let me go ahead and cut that. Just like so. And what I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to be trying to lift up between the tree and the Blushing Bride border, because this is going to go right here. And I can see it's already going to go too long over here. So all I need to do is trim off a little piece, slip that between there again, and that's going to work out pretty good. I think just a slight bit more. I would like the edge at the end of the sentiment to line up to the mint macaron of the designer series paper. I could have gone under here, but I like to have it lifted up so I can use dimensionals, and I think that's going to work out perfect. So let's do that. That looks a little strange. Can't do much more. It's going to be right at the edge. There we go. Might close this so I don't make a mess. And where did I throw those dimensionals? Well, no worries. I'll just grab my... I'm going to make sure I don't go all the way to the end, right? Because that's going to tuck underneath. So let's get that there. Lift it up, slip it right in, right about where I want it, and put it down. There we go. Let your heart be light. Now, I have to tell you, this is the best part ever, you guys. You ready? We have to bring the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine back up. So there's my website, and you can find any of these products beginning August 3rd on my Stampin' store. And here is my little ornaments. And I'm going to grab my Blushing Bride cardstock so I can cut out my little ornaments. I just needed a little piece. Let's tear off a little piece of our Blushing Bride. Put that there. And here's my ornament. I lost sight of my ornaments. Do you see how cute those are, you guys? That is the cutest die ever. I'm gonna bring this back because those got to get together. My top plate is pretty warped. I had some people using this mini machine. What you have to remember is you have to turn your plates and flip them over because they will warp. Okay, look at you guys. Look at these cute ornaments. I mean, I can't even get over how cute those are. So I'm going to put those off to the side. And I am going to roll it through one more time, just in case I want a few more ornaments. Because you never can have enough ornaments on your tree. That's what I think anyway. Now I didn't lift the camera up, so I hope I'm not way too close to you. The machine right in your face. But there we go. Set this aside as well. And now let's talk about these ornaments. Look at how cute these ornaments are. They're these just tiny little guys. So I'm going to bring in some of my multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to start to just put tiny dots of adhesive all along the tree here. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up these little ornaments with my Take Your Pick tool. The gummy side is perfect. Picks them right up, and I'm going to dip it right into that liquid glue and let it go. Here's another one. There it is. Now these are upside down. They actually come out, they're like a little bowl shape. I'll show you it kind of up close if you can see. It's like a little raised circle. Now this glue will dry clear. You just turn it over and then grab it. Put that down like so. I mean, that's so cute. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Wink of Stella and give some shimmery shine to my ornaments. And it'll kind of match that beautiful paper, designer paper. Whoopies, here. There you go. So very, very cute. I know I want a few more ornaments, but I'm just gonna, oh no, I'm not. We're gonna have another one right here. I'm even gonna put one down here. Oh, the more the merrier, I say. Just take another second or two, right? Take Your Pick tool makes it super, super easy. Just saying. It's like this, oop, come here, you. It's like this little gummy thing that just tacks it right there and grabs it. And one more right here. Now that's a Christmas tree full of ornaments. I love it. Now I'm just going to set those aside because I might want them again. So you can see this card is coming along just swell. And I just want to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. And also, if you notice on here, there's entries going on this whole month of July to get into my July Stamptacular giveaways, which will happen at the last week of the month. I'm giving away some things from the annual catalog, sweets in the annual catalog, and I'm even giving away a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So there's lots of ways, and I'll put the link in the description below for all the different ways that you can get entries. In fact, share this video, comment, tell me what you liked seeing about my card. Leave a comment. If you leave a comment on this video, I will give you an entry just for that. Look what happens when I add that Wink of Stella to those ornaments, you guys. How fun is that? It's just phenomenal. I can't even begin to tell you. Okay, One of the ways that you can get an entry is to place a minimum $25 order on my stamping store using this host code, which I'll have in the links below as well, HPS2JEY7 during the month of July. I will put an entry in for you for every $25 you spend. Join me on my Facebook Lives each week at 4 o'clock Pacific time. Now for the inside of the card, I am going to stamp a fun little tree. So that will just be fun, fun, fun. So this little tree, now I haven't used this tree yet. It's brand new, so I'm going to stamp off here because we want to make sure any little film or anything is off. I'm going to stamp that tree right there. How cute is that? And then, let your heart be light, wishing you Christmas cheer and magical moments that last through the year. I like that one, so let's grab that. And I'm sorry, little tree, you have to come off. We'll get our mint macaron again. Now let's make sure that I have this in the right direction, right? And we'll stamp here, making sure we are straight. Wishing you Christmas cheer and magical moments that last all year. I think that's fantastic. Let's put that inside the card and then we will be finished. If you haven't, go ahead and click the thumbs up and like this video. Subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I try to post a few times a week if I can. There we are. So there's that one, you guys. And let me just pull in another one that I did earlier. You can see just a little difference here. My mesh is wider than here. And that little guy, I didn't get the dimensional down far enough. I've got to move that. But I just think so fun. Think about creating something similar using the Blushing Bride frayed, or pull in one of the other or some of the other designer series specialty papers and just create a whole nother look, right? It is so much fun, you guys. I'm so glad you stopped in and I could share a sneak peek of the new and upcoming products. I'm so excited about that. Go ahead and check my online store as well as my blog with the link in the description to learn all about how you can get entries into my Stampin' Spectacular giveaways the last week of July. And be sure to subscribe and click that bell, you guys. I do lots of fun things for you. And until next time then, guys, happy stampin'.